storage yard here. So in we come. Lots of cages, very nice. Yeah, so guys, I'm just here at New Heights Firewood. Got a cup of tea given to me to pick up this log cleaner here. So yeah. Okay, let's have a look at it. Right. Yeah, I see it's running along. So there's his bags, quite nice, pretty good. Does quite a few nets of kindling. He's got his kiln there. Nice kindling nets. He's got the Isuzu grafters. Has anybody not got one of these trucks? I want to know. And he's got a spinner here. And then he's got a crack on his little JCB truck. Exactly the same place as we've got ours, which made me laugh on his 520/40. Okay, so we're just loading up some of the sawdust now, going off to the briquette maker. He's got himself a hook lift. So yeah, hope that's going to work nicely for him. We can keep drying out of our box. Dave's in here. We are blending it with stuff for the fines and also this stuff. This is much wetter. Actually, in places it's not so bad. Hopefully that will work nicely for him. And yeah, we'll go from there. That is absolutely bone dry. So, good stuff. Okay guys, we're just coming back down the quarry. Have a little look, see how we're getting on down here with Mike on the digger. The water's definitely gone down. I can actually get down now. A few old bits of steel from mining days. We were hoping there's a bit of stone under there, but when we pulled it back, it's just overburden. So yeah, not so good. Some nice riddled out stone here. So you can just go straight down on things. Crumble on top. Nice and soft. So just on the top here, and this almost like a kind of type 1, we're saying, kind of knitting back together. It's got plenty of strength in it, so that's good. This is also the same stuff. He's just pulling it out. It's good stuff, this. Hitting the hard stuff there again. Stuff on top is light and the stuff down below is hard. Okay guys, some of you might have seen on last week Sunday there was a farm sale at Brammells just here in the yard, because I picked up these two silage trailers, which are 2004 Baileys. I just thought they'd be pretty handy if we're ever chipping or anything. We've hooked them up in a double line. I've got the 2170 here. I'm going to haul it home. It must have been a good yard, this place. There's a long building beside me here. Must have all been full up of machinery, all a real nice lean-to that. There's not much left in here. There's a couple of combines and a chopper over there. But yeah, otherwise everything's been scooped up. Hope they made good money out of it. Imagine they probably did. So I'm just going to haul this back down with the tractors. We're only an hour away, so on the A14, so yeah, that's all pretty good. Anyway, there we are. Okay guys, we're just up here on one of the internal farm roads. I don't know if you can see behind, but it's got really bad, and some of the drainage is coming across from the field. It's just totally given up with how much rain we've had, so we're gonna have to dig up the road and put some pipes in, put some more drainage gravel in, and try to stop the road washing away, because we're going to be using this road to be spreading all the digestate which comes out of the lagoon. So we need to get this in before hopefully the end of the week, when we've got the tankers rolling up and down here. Well, as always, I imagine it'll probably be a start of next week, but we've got a couple of days now to get on with it, and I'll just flip you around and show you what's happening. So there we are, Mike's on the digger there. He's located the drain, which is flowing out water, and down this road it's just become a river, and it's washed away all the gravel that's on top of the road. So it's just doing a little bit of maintenance really. We'll go and take a look in the hole, and we've got another one further on. So it's really flowing out of there, as you can see. The next one a little bit further on isn't quite as bad, but it's still, we haven't located the other end of the drainage pipe, so we're not quite sure where it all went to, but it's definitely failing. And yeah, there's another one just here. Needs a similar little bit of treatment. It's slightly blocked there, but yeah, you can just see how these puddles are just kind of worn away. And the road is almost impossible to traverse. Quite a little stream flowing down there, which isn't good on roads. This corner's got very bad too, so it all needs work. Yeah, it all needs work. So I've got some MOT coming, recycled MOT coming, which we can layer on top of this track and get it back into some sort of traversable state. And yeah, make things a little bit better. So I'll show you those wagons coming in, and we'll be working with the 20 tonner on this job. Okay guys, other news, we're just building little shelters for the dryers and heat exchangers. So I'll just show you, we're concreting them at the moment, then we're going to put steel sides all round them with a louvre door. So I'll just show you what we're doing there. So we're just using a little pan mixer here and cementing this steel in so it doesn't get blown away, and then we'll shutter it all up so it's all inside, and yeah, retains just a little bit more heat. At the moment, if I touch that, that's really hot, but it's obviously losing heat as the water and the rain hits it, so it's just good to have that all going to be all good and solid there. So we've got the pipe in now, we're going to put some drainage gravel on top. It's gone onto the road, and it's flowing nicely through the other side, so that's all very good. So we're just down at the AD plant now, and we're opening the face of our other clamp, which is all made. It's not the best at the moment. I think we sealed it up just to get it off the concrete, when we're initially doing things, and yeah, it's pretty black, so I'll just feed that in. It won't give us much gas, but we'll get on with it, because what's happening on the other clamp is we're getting further and further back into it, and that's where we stored the remains of the barley. So we're about 75% barley now when we cut the face. So I'm just trying to mix it with a bit more maize to keep everything nice in the plant, because too much barley and the back pressure goes up and stickiness is just sort of going through the roof. So I'll just show you that on the other clamp. So hopefully you can see that difference. It's a real kind of liney mark it's making versus this slightly more fluffy stuff at the top, which is the maize. So yeah, that's why we're just opening that new face, and we're just going to blend it out as we go through. So yeah, there we are. Okay guys, so we just got the last load of Type 1 coming in. We've had 5 loads so far, so we can start doing the tracks. One of them sitting right behind me there, and getting them ready for the spreaders to come with the tankers. So yeah. So the road's already drying up there nicely. Mike's got a bucket full of gravel. Put this one in. Wants to go in there where he's going to dig it up. Oh, no, he's going to do a straight line across here where he's found it. That's under the road. He's got a bit of hard pipe there, and out the other end so we can see it flowing. So yeah. He's going to fill this back in, so it's got a bit of a shorter cut to get down. Managed to find where all the water's coming out, an old drain there, which is where it's flowing. So there we go. It's always quite an operation doing all this. You need all the kit here, and especially when you cut this up. We put this road in, we crushed that limestone, so yeah, it's held probably pretty well. Put a load of Type 1 over the top of it, which you can just see the limestone and then the Type 1. So it was a foot depth, this road, all the way through. It was nice to crush our own stone and produce the track, but there it goes, all good. This was the other point here. Mike's going to blend that soil in, just lose it, and the road's back, and yeah, we'll have to scrape a bit of the top off, clean it up, and there's the end of the pipe there, flowing very nicely. So Ray's just mixing all the bits up that will come off the maize silage clamp, and mixing it in with the barley there. I'll just show you the clamp. It looks a bit better now that we've trimmed up the edge, and yeah, there's a bit of shit on the front of it, but it's not too serious. Actually, when he's starting to cut into it, there's a bit of badness there, but it's not too bad. Here we are. You can kind of see the line pretty clearly on the top there. It'd be nice to stop that going off. Probably a little bit better clamping would help that, but yeah, we'll get that cut and mixed, and it will start to go into the digester nicely. Okay, so just here we got the digger out the quarry and the dump truck up, and we're just doing a bit of road mending using that Type 1 that we've got in. Mike's going to gradually grade it all over the road. We'll probably come back with our grader and just fill in the potholes, or grade it, try and smooth it out as much as possible with the telehandler. because the bucket always gives a bit of a sort of wavy finish. So yeah, I'll probably get one of the guys to come up and just run that back up and down afterwards. Guys, we're just in the yard now. Ray's loading up digestate. We just had a load going to the local soil place. They want a dried load next time, so we're going to put that on the biomass bins rather than wood chip this time. We were drying last week this ARB chip, and it's very mixed results in these bins, I have to say. Some bits are toasty dry and then crispy like this, and then you find a bit which is just kind of pretty damp, and it's funny how it comes through on those drying floors. You had a V1 and a false floor, and I'm not really sure which one did a better job, but you know, there you go. We'll find out how these bins dry as well. Here we've got a V1 on the back of the kiln, which is loaded up with digestate, and we've got this one going here onto the biomass bin. So yeah, it'll all be interesting just to see how that all basically runs. We've got another bin sitting under the separator, so we're going to separate directly into the bin, dry it up, and put it on sometime next week. So yeah, I'll just show you that. I mean, it's hard to know if the air's coming through at the moment. It's all about getting that airflow through, and that's the fact. I think we're a little bit low on gas, so that's probably why it's not blowing that hard. But I'll just show you that bin up there. So that's just separating directly into the bin rather than the trailer, so we haven't got to double handle it. And yeah, we'll see how we go. So guys, don't know if you can see that. It's steaming away really nicely, so hopefully that should kind of be done fairly soon. Getting that air through it.